If you're thinking about selling a home in Lorton, one of the most beneficial things that you can do is to stop thinking like a seller for a moment and start thinking like a buyer. I work with a very select group of buyers, and I can tell you very clearly what they're responding to and what they're walking away from. By the way, I'm Kristen. I'm a local real estate agent here in Lorton, and I work closely with buyers and sellers throughout the Fairfax County area. And I spend a lot of time with buyers in this market, which is why I thought it would be so helpful to share to those people getting ready to sell what those buyers are really responding to as we head into this very crunchy winter and early spring market. Today's buyers are super smart. They're well educated. They looked at dozens, if not hundreds of homes online, and or they've walked the property themselves before they ever come to your door. Many who looked last year and got out of the home search for a while, they're back and they know what to look for. And what they're looking for isn't perfection. It's confidence in the product that they're buying. This is a lot of money, and they want to make sure that they're getting into the right home at the right price. Buyers want homes that are well cared for, they're somewhat updated, and they are inviting the moment they walk in. They can picture themselves living there. They want to feel like the home has been maintained and it makes sense for the price that's listed. When buyers walk into a home and they feel immediately comfortable, that's when they stay longer. They imagine themselves living here and they can start justifying the price in their mind. One of the biggest misconceptions I see with sellers in Lorton is thinking that they either need to do a ton of renovations before a listing or something else. But in most cases, that's really not what the buyers are expecting, and it's not where you're going to get the best return. Buyers are paying attention to the basics. They want maintenance items taken care of, things that are old or not cared for, replaced. Smart updates like appliances, new mirrors, hardware, updated flooring and lighting. Things that make the home feel less dated. By the way, you may have been doing this all along in your home if you owned it more than 10 years. If you haven't, do it for yourself now. You will not regret it. And fresh paint is a non-negotiable for me anymore. I always recommend it. It sets the home for the whole tone for the home, and it makes it inviting. And don't forget about the welcome factor with landscaping and at the entryway. You want to signal that this home has been looked after. It doesn't need to scream brand new, but this home is in great condition for the price. And that feeling matters more than people realize. When buyers feel like, hey, this home has been maintained, it's been cared for, they feel very confident writing an offer. They worry less about hidden issues. They worry less about surprises. They've already been taken care of. And they feel better moving forward without hesitation. That confidence directly affects how strong an offer is, not just in price, but also in terms and contingency and overall ease of the sales. In Lorton, pricing has to reflect what has actually been sold in the last 3 to 6 months, not what a seller's hoping to get and not what an online estimate says. Buyers compare your home to recently sold homes in the area, and that's what they're doing. They know these neighborhoods. They know what's reasonable, and they move quickly past homes that feel overpriced for the condition and location. Overpricing is one of the fastest ways to lose buyer interest. Buyers don't negotiate with homes that they think are unrealistic. They just walk right out the door. If something's wrong or if they think the seller isn't serious, they just move on to the next listing. That's why a pricing strategy is not necessarily about the price, but about where you position it. Because at the end of the day, we know what buyers are looking for. They're looking for location, value, and ease of sale. When a home is prepared properly and it's priced correctly for its neighborhood, buyers feel confident moving forward with an offer, and that's when sellers get the strongest results. Selling successfully isn't about doing the most, it's about doing the right things in the right order and seeing your home the way the buyer does. That perspective is what's making all the difference in today's Lorton market. So if you're getting ready to sell, put your buyer's eyes on and take a look at your house through their lens and see what you need to do. It'll make all the difference when it comes time to list.